over to one of the effects and then you sound like a demon. You know what I'm saying? So evidently, I forgot to turn that off. Evidently, I forgot to turn that off. Evidently, I forgot to turn that off.
So let me turn on the microphone and see what I get out of YouTube. So let me turn on the microphone and see what I get out of YouTube. Okay, talk, Donnie. Let's see if we get a reverb. Turn on the microphone. And
Testing. 1, 2, 3.
Okay, talk, Donnie. Let's see if we get a reverb. On the microphone. And
Testing. 1, 2, 3.
Okay, we got it. In under 2 minutes this time.
Yeah.
We're getting good at this.
We've only been doing this for a couple years, you know.
Yep. Hey, WGM. Yeah, the only reason we were on repeat was because I was turning on my sound on YouTube so that we could make sure we were getting the sound. Now that we've got Donnie showing up on YouTube and me showing up on YouTube, we should be good. Although you guys missed it before we went live, Donnie was having mic issues and he sounded like Donnie the Munchkin.
It's all good.
Absolutely. Hey, look, I moved this far enough away that you can actually see it flashing now. And of course, got to do the obligatory fire the disruptors and the photon torpedoes.
Right.
So, Gilly might be trying to join us today.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Nice.
That's what he talked about it a little bit right before Kenny got off of his stream, but we weren't able to connect enough. That's why I put that message on HLI on how to get onto the stream.
Nice. That's good because he's good at the one thing that I absolutely suck at, painting a car body, which is what I need to do right now.
Boyd's good at painting car bodies too.
Yes, he is.
So, WGM, if you're on the Discord stream, I wonder if I can show that. No, I'm not going to mess with it. But if you're on the Discord stream, what you do is you go down below the text channels to the voice channels, and you'll see General, and then you'll see me and Donnie in there.
Yeah, just click on General to join.
Yep, and then turn your video on and make sure your mic is working. Kind of like that.
And make sure your mic is working.
Oh, and turn your YouTube sound off then.
Can you hear me?
Oh, I can hear you.
Sir.
Welcome to the stream. So, Donnie, I have to show you something. I finally glued this thing together. And for the size of this thing, it would be really bad.
Can you guys hear me?
Yeah.
Yes.
And we can see it. That's the Bismarck. Kaylin.
Can you guys hear me?
Yes.
Okay.
By the way, Kaylin, another good way to see that your mic is working is in the window itself. If you get a green highlight around your camera, that means you're talking.
Okay.
So is that the Bismarck?
Yeah.
Those decks look so much better.
They're not painted yet, so I'm actually going to, because I don't like the red in it. It doesn't look legit. So I'm gonna actually paint them and then weather them.
You mean that's the normal plastic color? Because it
Yeah,
looks like
this is how they come.
okay. Because I believe World of Wayne's when he did his, the whole plastic looked like the back part there, where it's just tan.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought his were painted, but I don't know. Because this just doesn't look to me it doesn't look weathered at all, and it doesn't look like the wood that I think it should be. And then the top up here, so for the raised chain, I can't remember what they call this. The raised deck for the chain runway.
Yeah.
Is actually supposed to be a lighter color than the deck, but it was the most cared for, and they always tried to keep it really clean. But you would imagine it would get stained a lot because of the oils and stuff like that. But
Yeah. Well, what I was thinking is if you have a brown wash instead
yeah,
of
I
painting
do.
it, I would just do a brown wash on it and see if that does it.
That's not a bad idea. You know what? I might start with that. The only thing I'm debating on is should I flat clear this before I attempt to do anything else?
I don't see why it would matter because if you do something that you don't like, you're going to end up taking everything off anyway,
That's
which
true.
means their paint's going to come off too.
Yeah. Yeah, it's amazing. Like this is only so if I put this together, this isn't even half the ship yet.
Oh, I know. I've watched World of Wayne since he started. That thing is flipping huge.
Yeah, there's no way this is I'm gonna actually have to probably finish the build on my kitchen table.
What's going on, Spence?
Hello.
So let me show you guys something because I made a purchase this morning and for my bird of prey idea. I was thinking
idea.
Yeah, bird of prey over a fishing vessel. Kind of like Star Trek 4.
Right.
But the ship that they show in the movie when the bird of prey is hovering over it and the ship is less than the size of the onion bulb.
Right.
That's got to be 1/1000 rather than 1/350.
Hey guys.
Hey, Shu.
What's going on,
Hey,
Shoes?
So I was thinking this, but it's a little bit too big. Plus, it's 1/42.
Oh,
Right.
that's a nice.
nice.
Yeah. Well, what I did was I went out and I did a little bit of searching, and I've got the Heller 2-pack of kits now on the way. They're both fishing trawlers. They're 1/200 scale, which I looked at it. They're like this big. They're about 10 inches long. I think that's going to be really close to what I want to do.
Yeah. Yeah, you were right
Oh, it
though.
worked out pretty cool.
The scale in the movie was not, or in the show was not accurate.
Yeah. Well, it's funny because you see the people walking on you see them boarding it on Vulcan, and it gives you one scale there, and then you see it over that boat, and it's like 3 times the size.
Yeah.
I mean,
Well, and I think what happened during the production was they didn't have time to build a model that was large enough,
yeah,
and so they just went with what they had. It's what you ended up seeing in the show.
well, you got to remember too that the not search for Spock, the voyage home, that one was actually pointed at other people than Star Trek fans. They were trying to get other people to come into and watch the franchise.
Yeah.
Because Star Trek was having problems then.
Yeah.
And, and they still kind of have the same issue. Every other movie is really good.
Yeah.
Although I watched the, what was it? Star Trek Into Darkness last night with my wife. It was kind of funny.
Showing those on Epic.
Yeah. Well, it was kind of funny. She started watching it, and I'm like, okay, I guess I won't play a game on the computer.
Yeah. See, I'm still kind of torn. I like the look of the JJ prize. And I know a lot of people don't, but to be honest, I think it actually it's kind of growing on me. But my still favorite is the TOS.
Yeah. Well, the problem with the JJ prize is that supposedly the timeline split. The Kelvin timeline split off when the Kelvin was blown up. The only problem is 20 years later they've got such a change to the design.
Yeah.
Plus, the Kelvin doesn't look like the original series ships at all.
No, it doesn't.
And they changed the laws.
But supposedly the timeline changed when the Kelvin was blew up. But that doesn't explain why stuff that happened before the Kelvin got blew up. Why did all that stuff change too?
Yeah.
Well, also, how did they change physics? Because the Enterprise from the original series, one time it entered the atmosphere and that almost destroyed it.
Yeah.
And the Kelvin Enterprise, the JJ prize, was built on Earth, on the planet.
I never quite got that one when that first one. It's like, how's that thing leave the atmosphere?
Yeah. Well, and that's kind of what I'm running into because I've never really watched Discovery, and I started it last night, and I'm having trouble with the timeline on that because if you go back and like a lot of the books that had come out, so during the time that, because in the books they follow Captain Pike and his Enterprise, and he during the Pike era was that kind of towards the right before Kirk came in was when they finally got transporters. Well, in Discovery they're transporting all over the place, and that
you got to remember that Discovery. The premise is that is a highly secret, super secret ship. There's only two of them, and one of them blew up or got destroyed or something in the first series. And at the end of the second series, they fix all the second season. They fix all the continuity errors with the Discovery. I'm not going to tell you if you don't already know what happens in seasons 3.
Yeah, you gotta go through them and watch. It gets better. That's what I think. It kind of gets better.
It does get better, but I wouldn't say they fixed all the continuity errors.
But their trick at the end of the second season does fix a lot of it.
It helps.
Yeah, I read about why the Klingons look different, and that makes sense. So
different makeup artists?
No, so the reason they explained it was it's a kind of a band of Klingons that are not. So first of all, they're like 200-year difference from the Klingons we know we've grown to love and know, but they're also a different tribe. Basically, they're their own like group, and they broke off from the traditional Klingons and kind of were their own little group, I guess you would call it.
Kind of like Vulcans and Romulans.
Yeah. It's it's a to me they call it a subtle difference, but it is not subtle.
Well, the other thing is, you see in the original series they look just like humans because of the quote unquote disease that they invented for Enterprise.
Yeah.
So prior to Enterprise, before that disease that they caught, or that they actually, it was genetic disease, before that, maybe they looked like the ones from Discovery, because Discovery is between Enterprise and, so that wouldn't work. Never mind.
Yeah, it's whatever. I mean, they try to explain everything, but it's.
Well, see, the thing is, I always come to these shows to be entertained. So my wife, when she points out, because we do it, we point out continuity errors in everything, in movies and everything.
Yeah.
But when we get down to it, we're like, why? How did that happen? What caused that? Why is that way? And I'm like, it's in the script.
Yeah,
that's what I always say. It's in the script. I just watch them, enjoy them. But if later when I watch them again, I might go, okay, here's some issues.
Yeah.
But I don't get so hung up on that kind of stuff that it like ruins your life like some people.
Yeah,
like either it's a good show or it's not.
Yeah, that's true.
Well, it's like way back when they made Iron Eagle. I was active duty Air Force right after that, and I looked at that and I was like, yeah, they make us look like crap. And in Iron Eagle 2, it was the coolest thing because it came out after I was actually in the Air Force working on F-16s. And when he goes, these are F-16Ds, I'm like, no, they're not. They're A models.
I never saw 2. I saw 1, but I don't think I've ever seen 2.
Well, in 2, when they start working the weapons and everything, the display that they're using is called the Stores Control Panel, and it was only on the A's and B's. On the C's and D's, when they went digital, you have green screens in there. It's just like Top Gun. Top Gun, the greatest thing, the MiG-25 or whatever it was that they were supposed to be, they were upside down with and communicating. Yeah, that was an F4. Or not an F4, that was a T-38.
Right. Plus, you can't be inverted because that's what they would have hit each other because the tails on the F-14 are bigger than 3 meters.
Yeah. If they'd have gotten that close, everybody would have gone down.
Yeah. But movies are magic.
Oh, yeah. Well, it's like that's something that's just kind of funny because I have a tendency to kind of pick stuff up like that, but then when it comes to models and stuff, I used to be that way. Like I would nitpick little things here and there, but it's like, and mostly on my own work, and it's like, what's the point? It's like, not every vehicle is the same, not every model is going to be the same, and it's just like you build it how you want it, and that's the same thing with movies and shows, as the producers do it the way that they want it, and it's like with the new RoboCop, everybody, the 2016 one,
that was terrible.
The original creator was pissed. And it's like, you know what? It's somebody else's thoughts and ideas of what they think a new RoboCop would be, and it's actually has nothing to do with the original RoboCop. And I think that was the hard part for a lot of people, was kind of seeing that. And for me personally, like, I actually like the look of him better, but I'm also a huge Joel Kinnaman fan. So it's like, I don't know. It's because I've always been a RoboCop fan. Peter Weller, loved him, and the original RoboCop. And I went back and watched it a while back, and that's hard to do because it's not the same, when you're not a kid. But I still love the original RoboCop the most. But the new one, I think I'm one of the few people that actually kind of enjoyed it.
Wait, who was a kid when RoboCop came out? I saw that in Germany when I was active duty.
I was not a kid. I think I was in Texas when that came out.
See, I was born in 81.
Oh, good Lord.
So I don't remember. I think the first time I watched it was with my sisters, and I was probably 3 or 4. I think. I can't remember.
That's a good movie to watch when you're a kid.
Oh yeah. Oh, we watched Jaws, and my sisters could not go to the bathroom alone for weeks.
My girlfriend in the late 70s, early 80s, we watched Jaws on TV one time.
Yeah.
And we both knew it was coming. But when the head came out of the boat, you know, when Hooper was diving and the head fell out of the boat,
Yeah.
she screamed, so I jumped. And we both knew it was coming.
Yeah. Yeah, Jaws is one of those movies that, you know, it's held true and you know, through time, and it's still a great movie to watch.
Oh yeah. The first one.
Yeah. The first one for sure. I don't remember the second one as much, but was Jaws the Revenge the third one or fourth?
Jaws of the Revenge, I think, was the fourth one, because I think Jaws 3 was Jaws 3D.
Okay, I don't remember that one either. I'll have to go back and watch them.
There was a 3D kick in the late 80s where they were trying to make everything 3D.
Yeah.
With the old glasses. And I do remember, what was it? Friday the 13th 3D. There was a couple of things that they did pretty good, and you could tell that it was supposed to be 3D, but my eyes, the way, you know, they've developed since I was a kid, because I had surgery when I was like a year old. My eyes are not aimed correctly. Kind of hard to do that when they're doing surgery. So I only use one eye at a time.
Really?
Yeah. It's a lot of fun when they try and do an eye test on me and they say, okay, which one is closer? And I'm like, I don't fucking know.
Yeah. Well, that's funny because shooting, when I go shooting, I I've always had trouble trying to figure out which dominant eye I have. And last time I was at this class, and the instructor, he was like, "You're dominant in both eyes." And I was like, "How is it, like, what do you mean by that?" And he says, "Because whenever I close one eye or the other, the line is still the same." And he was like, he was confused. He's like, "I've never seen this before," like, because it's. And he was like, he was trying to get us like, "I've never seen this before," like, because it's. And move towards that dominant. He was trying to get us like, "I've never seen this before," like, because it's. And move towards that dominant. Everybody else is like, "I've never seen this before," like, still struggle with trying to on site towards that. Everybody else is like, "I've never seen this before," like, still struggle with trying to on site towards that. Everybody else is like, "I've never." Yeah, I've never really been able to comprehend like the whole closing one eye and then the other and everything shifting.
Okay, guys, I was just on mute for a second there. Apparently, we're having some really serious echo problems.
Sorry, I don't know that.
Me either, Echo.
Oh, what, on YouTube?
Yeah. I mean, I just listened and I was like, holy cow. And I think it's because of the way mine setup is. I had the mic on. I've got Yeti on now. I'm going to go mute again and somebody talk and I will see if I cured it just now.
Can you hear me now?
I cured it just now.
How bad is the echo now?
Checking, checking now. 1, 2, 3.
I cured it just now.
How bad is the echo now?
Checking, checking
How
now.
about now?
I cured it just now.
How bad is the echo? Better or worse?
Checking, checking
How
now.
about now?
I cured it just
A
now.
or B?
How bad is the echo?
A
Better
or
or worse?
B?
Checking, checking
How
now.
about
Worse
now?
or about the same?
I cured it just
A
now.
or B?
How bad is the echo?
A
Better
or
or worse?
B?
Checking, checking
How
now.
about
Worse
now?
or about the same?
I cured it just
A
now.
or B?
How bad is the echo?
A
Better
or
or worse?
B?
Checking, checking
How
now.
about
Worse
now?
or about the same?
I cured it just now.
A or B?
How bad is the echo?
A
Better
or
or worse?
B?
Checking, checking
How
now.
about
Worse
now?
or about the same?
I cured it just
A
now.
or B?
How bad is the echo?
A
Better
or
or worse?
B?
Checking, checking
How
now.
about
Worse
now?
or about the same?
I cured it just
A
now.
or B?
How bad is the echo?
A
Better
or
or worse?
B?
Checking, checking
How
now.
about
Worse
now?
or about the same?
I cured it just now.
A or B?
How bad is the echo?
A
Better
or
or worse?
B?
Checking,
Somebody's
checking
got a lag.
Yep.
I don't
I
even
don't
have
have
YouTube
YouTube running.
on.
I just have the pop-out chat window open. I don't even have the actual
Right, that's
video.
all I got. I don't
I
even
don't
have
have
YouTube
YouTube running.
on.
I just have the pop-out chat window open. I don't even have the actual
Right, that's
video.
all I got. I don't
I
even
don't
have
have
YouTube
YouTube running.
on.
I just have the
I hear it
pop-out chat
echoing on
window open.
somebody's.
I don't even have the actual
Right, that's
video.
all I got. I don't
I
even
don't
have
have
YouTube
YouTube running.
on.
I just have the
I hear it
pop-out
I
chat
echoing
don't
on
even
window
have
open.
somebody's.
I
YouTube
don't even
open
have
at any
the actual
Right, that's
video.
all I got. I don't
I
even
don't
have
have
And
YouTube
I'm
running.
listening through I'm listening through headphones. So
One, two, three, four, five. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
I think we lost him.
Yeah, he said give him a 5 count, and then he never came back.
Yeah.
all right.
One, two, three, four, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Still echoing? 2, 3. It's still echoing, and everybody's mics are muted except mine. How's it doing that? Okay.
One, two, three, four, five.
How about now?
One, two, three, four, five.
How about now?
One, two,
Donnie, can you still hear
three,
me?
4, 5.
How about now?
Yeah.
One, two.
Donnie, can you?
Yeah, I'm talking through headphones, so or I'm listening through headphones, so I shouldn't be getting any feedback from my talking speakers. through headphones, so or I'm listening through headphones, so I shouldn't be getting any. Yeah.
There, now that's better. Oh, I just put on my headset and I had to change. I couldn't hear anything, so I had to change the setting to go directly to the headphones. Directly to the headphones. Directly to the headphones. I'm gonna mute for a second because I gotta mix up some paint. Mix up some paint. Mix up some paint.
Hold on a second. Let me take my headphones off here. Just go ahead and yell into the camera. Somebody yell something.
Hello?
Hey, what's happening? What's happening?
Okay, so I'm not getting anything through my computer speakers, just through my headphones. So if there's any kind of feedback, it's not from me.
Well, I have my speakers on, but he was getting feedback when I was the one talking and everybody else's mics were muted.
He said he said when I talked I was getting echo too.
Right. Do you have Hey Buck? Hey Buck.
Bud
I
says
think
it
he's
all
muted.
sounds Bud says it all sounds good to him. I don't get it.
Yeah, Bud says all good. I don't know.
Is LTC based in the UK?
I don't know.
I don't think so.
GB is saying he's getting it. Bud says he's not. Okay, now GB's saying it's not bad. I don't know. Whatever Buck's doing is, I don't know.
I think Buck is muted right now.
That's probably why it's better.
Right?
Yeah.
Not using it all.
Are you still there, Buck? I think our weekly modeling stream has turned into the weekly Solve Your Tech Issues Live stream.
Yep. That his mic isn't working on Discord.
Do what?
He said his mic isn't working on Discord.
Buck?
Yeah.
It seems to me that in the last couple months, of course, there's popped up a crop of issues that they didn't used to have.
Okay, can you
Yeah, it
guys
could be
hear
one
me
of
now?
100 different things.
Well, it's like my cam link worked fine for like a year and a half in Discord, and now Discord just refuses to even recognize that it's there.
Mm.
Can you
It just
guys hear me now?
doesn't work. Barely.
Yeah, you're pretty quiet.
Okay. Playing with settings. I inadvertently turned off my mic.
Oh.
Can you guys hear me now?
Yep.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Just barely or normal?
You sound good to me.
Yeah.
Okay. So let me see what the YouTube sounds like now. So let me see what the YouTube sounds like now. So let me see what the...
Man, that looks so much darker on camera than it does to me. But I don't know. I feel like that might be a little dark. I'm going to put some lighter shades in there.
A teak deck.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's too dark.
All right.
If I still had some of my Eagle teak decking somewhere, I'd show it to you, but I don't know where it is.
See, I just, for a teak deck, I just feel like that reddish color just isn't right. But
No,
I
teak
can-
is kind of a blonde color.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Here, I'll take this off. And I do have some lighter. Actually, I kind of like how it looks between the decking, though. It sharpened it up a bit.
And
So I'm trying something here, guys.
Repeat.
You still playing with the tech issues, Buck?
Yep. Okay, so GB and Bud said that the echo is back, but Sorry, I was talking over myself. I'm listening to the stream through my phone, through headphones, and it sounds fine. So it's not us at this point. So I'm not sure what's going on, guys.
I can maybe poke Kenny and see if he can check real quick.
GB just said there's no echo for me. Bud said echo's gone. So it's apparently it's anytime I turn on the anytime I turn on the audio from YouTube.
Yeah, that would make sense.
Is it like you don't have like an internal? You don't have like internal speakers or your internal system turned on in the settings, do you?
Huh? I'm not sure what you're talking about there.
So, like sometimes you can have like multiple outputs. I don't know how to do it, but apparently you can put like multiple outputs for your sound. And if you have like your internal computer speakers set up, they could be somehow getting like an echo through. I don't know. I'm just throwing darts at the wall here.
Well, actually, I have no internal speakers, and my speakers that I use are Bluetooth.
Okay.
Just looking, master volume, system sounds, Discord. I don't know. Nothing in my settings looks like it should be doing that. And I think the guy said that the audio was clear again.
Okay.
Apparently, GB just said that there's an echo in the background for you, Spence.
Really?
Yeah. It's what it is that little guy with the black eyes that follows you around everywhere that nobody else can see. He's playing it on his headphones or something. Did everybody get that reference, by the way?
Oh, what GB? What do you mean when you say echo in the background? Who is echoing when I talk?
He said, well, what he said was when you talk, it echoes in the background and it keeps freezing.
Whenever I talk, the stream keeps freezing.
I think he means that it just keeps freezing overall.
Are you saying it's only echoing when Spence talks?
Gremlins are out and it's Christmas.
Input device, Logitech wireless headset. Yep. Output device, speakers, Logitech wireless headset. Yep. Input mode, voice activity only. Yep. So sound suppression should be on. Voice settings. Let me turn down the input volume a little bit. Can you still hear me?
Barely.
How about now?
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah.
Is that good?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right. GB, do you still hear an echo?
I think I'm going to subtitle this stream, How Not to Set Up Your Stream on Sunday.
I mean, I've never had a problem with echo with this.
I mean, if he's only hearing it when Spence talks, then the echo would have to be coming from somebody other than Spence, because Spence's audio wouldn't be coming out of his computer.
Unless somehow the audio from the speakers in my headphone, because I'm wearing a headphone mic combo, but unless somehow the sound magically transferring to the mic, which it should not do, and my headphones don't. I mean, it's kind of that's bass backwards. So
almost broke the tail off the shuttle.
Why did you do that?
Moving the box play speakers. I'm not going to try and set it up right now because these are set to go straight to my phone. But next week, I will try setting these up. I'm the only one not echoing, so it's all you guys. According to TPL, I'm the only one not echoing.
Am I echoing?
I'm not saying anything. Trying to figure this out.
Okay, well, I literally just did a overall check, and I'm not getting any echo on any test at all. So it's something. It's got to be something on YouTube's end.
Yeah.
Or something between the interface between Discord and YouTube, some kind of feedback.
If you're the only one not echoing, Buck, then wouldn't that tend to indicate the echo's coming from your speakers, maybe?
Maybe.
It could be the stream going between us and Buck, or between him going or between him going out to YouTube. There could be however many paths that things are somehow, for whatever reason, reflecting back and forth a little bit. Long story short, it's a mess.
Okay. So this isn't quite blonde enough, but I'm going to go back over it with some other colors. That's almost a gray, because that's that deck gray from Tamiya, and I don't like that either. So I'm gonna find another color where I can mix something up. I wonder if I put, well, I don't know. Painted a deck on a ship. When I was younger, the Bismarck the Bismarck, you've done it in real life.
Yeah.
So, but the Bismarck I built when I was a kid, I think I just did it like a tan color.
But I never painted teeth deck. We just sanded them.
Yeah.
Coated them.
Well, that's kind of what I'm curious as to. It's too bad there's no color photos of the Bismarck. There might be like one or two, but it's not really, doesn't show the deck. I gotta go move my truck for my wife. I'll be right back.
Yeah, Buck, don't muck around with the resin engine on this quad.
Yeah, I'm not going to. Yeah, same here. That's why mine is sitting over in the box mocking me right now. So there should be no echo whatsoever now because I think we're all on headphones. Oh, sure. Donnie's going to mess it up for everybody. All right. I'm sorry. Mark, see how I am? We'll blame Spence anyway. But yeah, I am now hooked up on earbuds. And it was funny because I believe we are. What was funny was when I brought up the stream on YouTube. I brought up my volume on the stream. I'll hear nothing on YouTube. I brought up my volume on the stream. I'll hear nothing. I wonder if that means nobody hears anything now. Nope. Not going to argue with it. Hang on, let me go over to the chat. I just typed into the chat. Can you hear me now? Bud says yes. So we are good. Yay! So note to self. I'm using headphones from now on. That's true. And we were, we didn't hear any echo unless we brought up the audio, and then it got really kind of weird. It's funny, we finally get it echo free, and we all get quiet. Yeah. I don't use my airbrush near as much as I should, mainly because I hate to clean the thing. Yeah. Well, actually, what I tend it's not as bad as it used to be because what I tend to do now is I just take it apart and throw it in the ultrasound thing cleaner and run it usually at least 7 minutes. Sometimes I'll run it 2 cycles. Yeah, I put everything in there except for the air valve. Say what?
I do a general.
Nice. Yeah, I'm well, what's interesting is there are no instructions for the styrene parts. They say they're, yep, you paid all the money for that for the you paid the money for the resin parts. You have to use them. But you'll know it's there, even if you can't see it. I mean, it's just like I'm redoing these treads after I get the flash off. Except for this is these treads are actually going to be visible. I'm just hoping that when I put the Caterpillar treads on the thing that it turns out there's just a high spot on the plastic and not that it's actually warped. That looks good. Packed with the devil. I mean, we have a Samoyed, and I've never seen a dog that his hair, he's got a pretty good coat, but his hair, some of the undercoat, when some of that comes out, it's flipping 6 and 8 inches long, and his hair's only 3 inches deep around his body. Like, where the hell are you hiding this hair, dog? Yeah. Well, and they're magic too, because if the hair, if you take like a can of something, some vegetable, and open the can, when you open it, there's hair inside. I don't know how. Well, there you go. I'm thinking since I have more than 4 of these done, I can check and see if this thing is warped or if it's just the bottom. Just knowing that this is a Rebel kit, the molds are 30 years old. I'm betting on it being warped. Uh huh. It's warped. Well, if you go back to my second Titanic video, I think it was, I got a, it's not metal, it's actually 3D printed braces. Yeah, 3D printed braces for inside. And Andrew, I think his name was, when he upgraded it and worked with the, what is it, Model Scale Magic folks in Belgium, to where he's now put out an upgrade for it for their audio kit. So I bought that one from him. He gave me a pretty good discount on it because I already had the other one. So the original one I now have sitting around looking for a home eventually. It's not bad. I don't think the bracing has to be there, but I like the fact that it's got mount points for the speakers. You know, I hate to say that I put into a $350 model over $1,000 more. Uh-huh. Yeah. Well, the sad part is, yeah, yeah, pretty much. But no, no, they're D'Agostini. Yeah, and Agora, I've actually had really good experience with them until they stopped shipping for a while. Yeah, yeah. Well, see what Agora is doing. Agora used to, it was one of these things of when I ordered the Terminator, I ordered it like on Thursday and had it on Monday, the first 4 packs, because that's what I ordered. And the problem is, it was because they were shipping from the States, from Florida. Agora, instead of trying to keep going through the shipping problems that they've been having. Someone read the chat. Hang on. Bud says he misses the echo. Put it back. Let's see. I think Eric's ears are bad. I just put on headphones. So talk. Somebody talk. Now now the desktop audio is not. It's because I'm using Bluetooth. Damn it. Yep. Because when I go back here, and now my speakers are missing. Hang on. Okay, I can't hear it now because I'm putting the headphones away because that will turn off. Realtek audio. Let me hook up the Bluetooth speakers again. Unknown device. I need to find a. You guys can probably hear me, but I can't hear you. What I need to find is a set of headphones that plugs into the computer. That was why there was no audio on YouTube when I hooked up to it, or when I turned it on. Let's see. Working on it, guys. Trying to figure out the Bluetooth. So Bud now says he doesn't, oh, he just hears me. Goodness, there's so many things plugged into my power strip here.
Whole set of those, and then they also come because you have to. If you're going to airbrush it, you got to mix it with a like a thinner.
Yeah,
and something else. It's like a 3-part deal, but all I do is I just take. I bought some big jars from Amazon, like 20 for like $6, and I just mix a whole bunch of them. So I've got them pre-mixed.
Yeah.
Can anybody hear me?
You add a gloss. You add a gloss coat to it.
Yes, I can hear you.
Oh,
and then
very
some
cool.
people are now adding silver to it. So when they use, because you're supposed to put a black gloss, then a silver coat, then the candy, and some people are starting to mix the silver in with the candy color, so they avoid that step. I haven't done that yet. I think Omar might have, but I haven't done that yet.
Can you hear me, Eric? Says he can hear Shu and Donnie, but I don't know. Buck might be mucking around with things.
Guys, now I couldn't hear you on YouTube.
I don't know. Buck might be mucking around with things.
Oh, hey, Bud.
Hey guys, what's up? Guys, now I couldn't hear you on YouTube.
I don't know. Buck might be.
How's it going, Mark?
Hello.
Hello.
Can you guys hear me?
Yeah, I hear
So
you.
you can hear me.
Yeah.
So, what's funny is I don't know. I don't think I ordered anything, but I have a package coming from Bensalem, Pennsylvania. And I don't know what it is. I was
Yes, you
wondering,
will.
I guess I'll find out. But yeah, I was thinking that because anything that comes from Eagle Moss always says it's Kenco Group. And this is from some post service.
Well, it's kind of interesting. I've had some stuff say it was coming to me through UPS,
Yeah.
Damn it.
and it turned out that it was being shipped to my old house.
Huh.
The new owners had, I'd set up my UPS account there, and the new owners, there's no echo. And the new owners had ordered something apparently, and UPS, since I had registered that address, said, "Hey, you got some stuff coming." And I'm like, "That's funny."
So you know every time they order something.
I do, and every time they get something from UPS, which that's pretty impressive that they haven't bought anything that's been shipped via UPS, except for that one in 2 years, almost 3.
Wow.
How do I sound now, Eric? So Eric said I sound like I'm far away.
You are.
Well, there is that. I am in Illinois, and he is in North Dakota.
What the hell?
Okay, so here's what's funny, guys. My Blue Nano, my Yeti Nano, is sitting here doing nothing. I happen to have a Plantronics headset from a couple of jobs ago when, before the pandemic, actually. And so I plugged it into the USB, and it took over everything. So now my voice and my audio are all coming through the Plantronics headset.
Cool.
Which sounds like that's the way I'm going to have to do it for the Sunday stream from now on. Which is okay.
My Yeti did that the first time I plugged it in. Because it has output where you can put headphones onto the microphone.
Yep.
It just took control of everything.
I think the Yeti might be part of the problem.
I want to get a Yeti.
I mean,
I love mine.
It's a good microphone, but it tries to take over.
Probably going to get the one Kenny's been pushing, the Samsung
one.
Yeah, the Samsung one.
That's
Probably
a little out of my price range.
I saw like a little bundle with like the shock mount and the boom arm for not a whole awful lot more than the price of the mic. I have to find that on Amazon again, but I think I might do that.
Somebody put. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, go ahead.
No, somebody put up a link for a camera. It's like $20-$30 on Amazon, and it keeps saying it's out of stock for months now. Do you guys?
Oh, I think that was the $10 one Eric did. Yeah, it's unavailable.
Yeah.
It's no longer available, but I will tell you. Let me see if it.
Because as good as the quality was on that one, I thought about getting a couple of them.
Yeah, but they're out of
that's
stock.
probably it's probably what happened. Like everybody's like, "Oh wow, that's pretty good for cheap," and then they all just rushed it.
Yeah, well, I keep looking for it.
Okay,
One day.
I just flipped over to it. Discord doesn't recognize that camera. That's the only problem. But on my stream, if you look, when I do my streams, when I flip over to the desk to the left of me, that's got just the glasses on top of the cutting mat. That's the $10 camera, and it's not quite as good as the Logitech 922, but it is really good.
So it'll recognize OBS.
Yes.
Okay. Because that's mainly what I would want it for, like a second angle, something for recording. Not really not for streaming. This Logitech here does a good enough job.
You're talking about the one that's been out of stock, or is this a different one you're
It's-
talking about?
It's the one that's out of stock. It is
Yeah.
a really good little camera.
Yeah, that's what I've been hearing.
And what's funny is we've put some cameras up recently. Matter of fact, my wife said, after the one we put outside, my wife was like, I really want a camera so that we can watch and figure out which one of the dogs it is that keeps shitting on this carpet. So, not knowing how far away it was going to have to be, I bought a camera. We bought a camera for $25, and I bought a 25-foot USB power cord. And we didn't need it because where the camera ended up, the cord that came with it is good enough. So I have to try this USB power cord and see if it will work with that cheapo camera, because then I can get back into soldering during videos.
Once my shop is up and running, I'm redoing my pegboard, if you've seen it on HLI. But once that's done and I get everything set up, I want to get some cameras myself and start posting shit.
Like I said last night, go ahead. Get a camera now. Live stream. Show us when you're building your shop.
Yeah.
That's true.
That'd be cool.
So one of
Like-
the cameras I got, the one you're viewing right now is the Logitech 109 or something, but the other one, the one I do my side shots with, and it's actually a really good camera I got at Walmart for like $30.
Cool.
Well, the one that you're seeing on mine right now is from Walmart for $20.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, that's like the generic.
Yeah,
like-
the new Walmart brand. The
the Live On or something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think that's supposed to be like up to 1440 or something, but I'm not sure I would trust it at like $30. But I mean, it looks good.
Yeah, it does. It's not bad.
If you
The other
can-
one that's the one that's out of stock on Amazon is pretty cheap, but a good camera. So it really doesn't matter on the price.
Let me see something real quick, because if you can find it, I'm still amazed at my 615. When I do my live streams, this camera that shows that I use it shows me,
Yeah.
that thing is actually 8 years old. My son got it for something. And I just looked it up on Amazon. They still have them. They're only $40.
Link it in Discord or something?
I can do that.
Thank you, sir.
Actually, I'll actually link the camera instead of all the search.
And it's a good camera?
Yeah, well, hang on. Let me go back to Discord, because I know Discord recognizes this one.
What
There.
about YouTube?
Yes, I use this one all the time. This camera right here.
Oh, yeah, YouTube. It doesn't matter what camera you use for YouTube. That's just it don't matter for YouTube exactly what camera you use, as long as the recording software you use is fine.
Right. 'Cause I'm all new to this video stuff, so it's going to take a little bit.
But I've been doing it for a year. But yeah, the camera that I've got up right now, that is the 615. It's blowing out here because the lights are on. But overall, here, let me get it to where it's not. Look at that. It is not a bad camera.
That's the one you just linked?
That's the one. That's the one I'm linking. Yeah, that one we paid like $30 for 8 years ago, and this is the one that I paid like $80 for a year ago. truly, there's not that big a difference. And the biggest thing between these pictures right now is this one is about 3 feet from the tabletop.
Oh, damn.
So.
Yeah, somebody said start videos, stuff my working on my shop and shit. The only thing I'm doing right now is just painting some pegboard. It's boring as hell.
You would think that 8 hours of laying wood would be boring, but like 40 of us watched it.
Yeah.
And wanted more.
Exactly. It's just like, last week 2 weeks ago, my live stream, when I'm sitting there looking for screws and everything, I did a 3.5 hour live stream. Everybody hung around.
So do live streams count towards watch hours?
Yes. Or actually,
yes.
They do? I did not know.
I'd have to go back and check. Now you made me second guess myself.
I think they do, especially because when somebody comes back and watches a live stream after the fact.
That's what I was thinking. Okay. I don't know how I'm going to do this. Sorry.
And actually, I think they do because when I end a stream, it's really funny because I see like 3 or 4 people have streamed or whatever, 13 or 14, however many. But it actually tells me a number of minutes that has been streamed.
Okay.
It was funny too. Yesterday on the live stream, Kenny was talking about the likes and everything, and what is it? The analytics. I went and looked, and I was like, son of a bitch. 2 of my live streams from like a year ago, I got dislikes. I was like, I got a dislike on each of them. I'm like, cool.
Yeah.
At least you know somebody's watching them.
Yep.
Ooh, I like this color better. I have no idea what I mixed all together in the ratios, but it looks good.
That looks like an ochre.
Now with some detail work, it should look, once I get that done, it'll look more like wood, I think.
Let me see something.
I would instead of my avatar there, I would put me on camera, but I have nothing to hold my phone. It's just sitting on a paint can right now.
That's okay, because I just discovered something. If you look, we can't see you now, bud.
Yeah, I know. You just see my avatar, right?
Yeah. See, that's the thing is if you look at the video on YouTube,
right?
There's your avatar.
Right.
Now, if I go up here and right-click on it, where you see where it says "Show non-video participants on YouTube."
No, I'm not on YouTube. I'm just on Discord.
Okay. Do you see? But do you see my? Do you see my finger? My pointer?
Yeah, I see everybody. Yeah.
No, what I'm talking about is
no. He'd have to be on YouTube to see your pointer.
Okay. So, Bud, if you watch, I'm going to take the check mark out of show non-video participants.
Uh-huh.
You're still here, but you're still here in the chat.
You're not showing on YouTube.
But you're not showing on YouTube. I'm pretty sure you're going out as a voice on YouTube. But that's kind of cool because if people want to join the chat but don't want to turn on their camera, they can jump into the chat and
Eric, can you hear Eric? If you're still around, can you hear Bud talking?
Hello, Eric.
Eric.
Hello, hello, hello.
Don't be off watching another Christmas movie or taking another nap.
Yeah, what's this family time shit during live streams?
He probably decided to watch Galaxy Quest.
Okay,
no,
so he can hear Buck. Okay, they can hear Buck. Okay.
Shit, sorry. There goes our PG rating.
I think everybody should send Eric a copy DVD of Galaxy Quest, so
yes,
he'll get a dozen of them. So eventually, maybe he'll watch it.
So hang on.
Forgot
Somebody
I
was.
was.
I should have had Kenny make me his Secret Santa so I could have sent him a protector.
Yeah.
With a DVD or Blu-ray of it in the box.
There you
I
go.
think I probably could have bought like the limited edition soundtrack and.
Well, we could have hired Tim Allen to come over his house, force him to watch it.
I would watch it with Tim Allen.
Yeah. Yeah, the only reason I'm on Discord now, I can't figure out how to make my voice go over YouTube, but Discord's fine for me.
Well, see, that's the thing is while you're in the chat with us, your voice is going
Right.
out over YouTube.
Oh, hello, YouTubers.
So that's what we just had Eric confirm.
Right,
Yep.
right.
So that actually adds another layer to this Sunday stream, because if people Eric just said never. If people are having trouble with the audio on YouTube, they can just pop onto the onto Discord and not turn on their camera.
Right.
Yeah.
That's really cool. Eventually we're going to get like 30, 40 people in here. I don't think so.
Oh my God. The cacophony of everybody trying to convince everybody else what the best Star Trek ship is, and oh my goodness.
It's the Enterprise.
Original.
Dude. Discussion over.
It's already
Exactly.
There
beginning.
you go.
Yes, but now which version of the Enterprise?
Perks.
The OG, the USS Enterprise carrier.
Now, which
Yeah.
one? The nuclear or the diesel?
The diesel was actually really cool.
Not to bring up my storage bin again, sorry about that, but in my storage bin, my wife got me when we first got married the 1799 clipper ship, I guess, or sail ship of the Enterprise, HMS Enterprise.
That's
All
Oh
wood,
yeah.
Uh-huh.
plank by
I've been
plank.
looking for that.
I never even started it, but one day hopefully I'll get it and start it.
Yeah.
I say we auction off Eric so that we can get Bud's stuff out of storage. Except for,
There you
Yeah,
go.
that's not going to work.
I know we're
What
going
are
to
you gonna-
lose money.
Who are you gonna auction
The idea is to
to?
get money, not get money.
The out of storage is easy, it's the travel part.
Yeah.
Eric, if you want to defend yourself, you better get in the Discord and get over voice chat here.
He's afraid
I forgot.
He's afraid that Karina is going to look at him and go, he's talking to himself again.
Yeah. I totally forgot to start filming this on my other camera,
Yes,
so I
Eric
had to
is-
get it.
Eric is worth so much he's worthless.
Exactly. Or priceless. No price is too low.
Man, this is just getting way frustrating.
What's the matter?
Forgot to pull the cable through this other underneath. Now I got to unscrew everything to do it.
Well, just remember that their cable runs, unless it doesn't reach where you need it, are suggestions. Some of them are really bad and they make things really difficult to go together.
We don't take advice from you on the Enterprise anymore, Buck, because you gave up on it.
See how I am? Wait a minute. Somebody just popped on. I heard them.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. You
Yep.
heard it.
It's Eric.
Yeah.
What's going on, Eric?
Hey, doing pretty good.
How's it going, Eric?
Not too bad there, bud.
Wait.
Jump on to defend yourself.
Oh,
Yeah, you got that right.
Cool.
Oh, wait a minute.
Bud just brought his
Hey.
camera up.
yeah.
I'm trying to reverse it so it goes out the other end, but I don't know how to do that.
Oh dear
that
God,
goes
heaven,
through there.
switch cameras, bud. Switch cameras, bud. Stats.
Over. Over.
Funny guy.
It could be worse. Eric could bring his camera up.
That's
Oh,
right. See
that
what
had to
a
go
see what a
there.
real Balchinian looks like.
So now we lost you.
Wait a minute.
Chinese
Hey,
guy
here we
went this
go.
direction.
You wanted to
Doesn't even
see
have to
it?
go there.
Here is what's going on in my shop.
Hey, I love the chair.
What's that?
I like the chair.
Thank you. Very expensive. Very comfortable. That shelf is going to be for my 3D printer stuff. That table back here is going to be for the 3D printers because the exhaust fan is
Other
right
side.
there. I got this big, long, 8-foot table.
You know,
That
it's
I'm gonna
6
be-
inches longer, and that would not have fit. I just saw it on the door.
Yeah, right there. Well, what I'm going to do is this pegboard here is painted on the other side. I'm going to hang it on the wall here and put hooks there so I can have more storage space since I can't fit anything in really in that space right there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love my carpet.
Yeah, it looks
it's
really
nice.
good.
So that's it. You know, I'm still working on things. Just painting right
I
now.
love the carpet though. The carpet's really cool.
Thank you.
I like the whole
It's gonna eat many a plastic piece, but it looks
Yes.
cool.
It's not that thick, to be honest with you. There's no cushion underneath. So if something falls, I think I have a good idea where it's going to be at.
Well, the only problem,
I've lost plastic pieces on linoleum, so it really doesn't matter.
well, the only problem with that carpet is what's going to happen is when a piece falls, it's
Yeah,
thin enough that you should be able to see it, but it's thick enough that it will bounce and make no noise.
true. Very true. I
Yeah.
plan on, see these shelves here? They're, like I said, they're for my printers, but all this wall here, all the way over to the end, the outside wall here to go out the door, I'm going to probably put all shelves for my stash, so forth and so on, but I still have plenty of room in between to get around with the chair, no problem.
That's very cool.
Yeah.
I am going to cut off my feed, and I got to go get my charger because my phone's almost dead. I'll be back.
Did we lose Shu?
Oh yeah, he looks frozen, doesn't he?
I'm just getting spinny squares of death.
It looks like, well, maybe he's still
Yeah.
on. Shoo!
Maybe the Enterprise blew up.
No, yet Donnie probably sent him an email bomb since Shu probably caused the Enterprise too and didn't tell anybody but Donnie.
He wouldn't do that.
Hey Donnie, that car's looking pretty sharp.
Thank you, Eric.
Oh, maybe am I out of focus? I don't think I'm out of focus.
No,
No, you look
Hold on.
that way in the mirror.
Yeah, I'm very unstable.
Whoa, now you're out of
Here's-
focus.
Here's
he's
that resin engine, Eric, on the Claude,
Oh yeah. Hey.
and you dodged a bullet putting the plastic one in there. Whew.
Yes. Yes, I did. That looked insanely. Now, mind you, I'd never worked with resin pieces before that. That was actually the first kit that I did that
Yeah.
had extra resin pieces.
Yeah.
You know, guys,
Yeah,
What did you use? What did you use for the metallic on the fuselage and the wings?
Oh shoot, that was I used a spray paint.
Okay.
It was a rattle can. I mean, Yeah, that I can't remember the actual color.
Well, it's just if you want to build an actual World War II version, you got to use the metallic, which is what the group builds for. So
Right.
So Eric,
camo is a few years too early.
Yeah, the only thing that really ticked me off about the plane, and it really didn't, I don't know, it frustrated me. There we go. It didn't really make me mad, but I'd never done a small scale warplane like this before, the Claude.
Same here. Same
And yeah, right. And I spent meticulous detail and attention to the cockpit. What do you call it? Dashboard or whatever. And come to
Yeah.
find out, because World War II planes, the dashboard's set so far into the cockpit, like you'll never see it. All that photo etch, all the painting details, all gone. Can't see it.
don't feel bad, Eric. The 148th F-16 and those decals I bought, the 3D decals. Yeah, same thing. They're gone. You can't see them. If I didn't put a pilot in there, I could see them.
It's that way on all the Corsairs that I've built. You can't see it, but I do it every time anyway. Why not?
Right?
Oh, if I had 4 or 5 months, I probably would. But I want to get done before the end of the year.
So looking at the way things are working on this, I have come to the conclusion that the next time Eric builds a board, solders it all himself and everything, he needs to do it on Discord.
I could do that.
I mean, because if you go back and look at the video, we're yelling at you in the chat and you're ignoring us.
Dude, I was like concentrating, man. I had game face on. I was ghosting everybody.
Oh, it was hilarious. It was a lot of fun. No, don't do that, Eric. No, Eric. Oh, too late.
Up goes the weasel. There we go. Resistance.
Nobody told him to do that when he plugged that laptop power supply in.
I had no idea it was 24 volts. He didn't say it until we asked him.
Resistors? You don't need no stinking resistors.
I'm pretty sure I had to have my blood pressure medication changed after that.
I am amazed, though, after he put 24 volts through that model, he only popped one LED.
That was it. One LED. I know.
And the crazy thing is that LED didn't pop until later.
Yeah.
Yeah. Everything after the first show.
I think
surprised me too.
Well, I think he probably burned a resistor as opposed to popped an LED on that.
Yeah.
I mean, the math, you could probably argue why it survived as long as it did, but damn.
He was trying to make a JJ prize.
Yeah, but then you got to get the LEDs just right for the flares and everything else. It's just
dude, Spence, you want a heart attack? Bust that same model open and look at how I did it. Yeah, you'd faint.
Well, actually, here.
I mean, most of it's soldered. Some of it's taped.
There you go. I want to give Spence a heart attack.
Yeah, I know what he's going to do.
Boy.
No, I'm just going to show you what I did to the board, to the breadboard.
What?
See?
Did you blow that?
No. What happened?
Yeah. I can't see.
Yes, he did.
Weren't you on the live stream after that?
When was this?
This was like a week or two ago.
There was one. It might have been. That might have been the one I wasn't on.
So, here's the. Hang on. Where's that?
Oh, is that when you cross the?
When these two clips touched.
Oh yeah.
And I walked out of the room.
Yep.
I mean, it
was
literally
making all kinds of fun noises.
No, it made no noises, but I came back and I'm like, the hell?
He did it on purpose.
Nope, did not.
Nope, he didn't want me to feel so lonely, being the only stooge that can fry a board.
Oh, Eric?
I just realized Kenny is the only one that I ever met. So you guys all saw my face, so now I have to kill you now. Sorry.
Cool. I live in
But you gotta
North
shave
Dakota. Come here. Come here.
I'm sure you'll probably see my face because Kenny will be recording at Wonderfest.
I can't wait. Wonderfest is going to be cool.
Where is Wonderfest?
Louisville.
Oh, wow.
What's really got me bummed out is like 2 weeks after that, Louisville or Wonderfest is the IMPC Nationals that's in Omaha, Nebraska. And that would be like a freebie for me because that's where all my family's from.
It's where my son's at.
And that happened last time because last time I was on vacation, I was at a high school reunion, and a week later it was there again. I'm like, oh, what the hell?
Now I'll be driving to Buck's house, and then carpooling with him.
Yep.
I'm assuming it'll be me, Kenny, Kelly, and Jalen.
Yeah. Well, Eric, no worries, man. I got a roof rack.
Huh?
Nobody here. Y'all gotta start moving down to Texas.
I said I got a roof rack for Eric to ride on.
With a rocking chair.
But Kenny's route, I think, is like literally a half an hour from where I live, so that's
not bad
to do.
That's pretty cool.
I think I actually drove past your house at one point, or where you're living, because I went to what was it, South Carolina? I think it was. I picked up my son to move him to Omaha.
If you were anywhere near the PA, West Virginia, Maryland, tri-state area, upper northwest,
driving near the summit of the Appalachian Mountains.
Upper northeast. If you're anywhere in the upper northeast part of the state, then you were near me. Yeah. So
I still remember going through there. Basically, my phone said we're going into dark territory, and everything went away. GPS was gone.
Yep.
Yeah, don't you live up in the mountains, Spence, or something like that?
I live in the foothills, but the reason why cell phone service and all that stuff sucks is not because they couldn't put stuff here. It's just that about 50, 60 miles due south is the National Radio Quiet Zone, which is where the Green Bank Radio Observatory is, and buried in that somewhere is an Air Force base.
Where they keep all the aliens.
I wish. Yeah, but that's the primary reason why. You can't point anything. You get so close to it, you can't point any kind of transmitter in the direction of the observatory. It all has to be either pointing away from it or be very low power. So,
okay.
And I doubt that's ever going to go away anytime soon, unless the observatory shuts down.
Now,
have you ever seen Better Call Saul?
Yep.
No.
Is that where they hid Walter White?
No, his brother. What was his name?
I know who you're talking about. He was Lenny.
the electrosensitive.
Yes.
A lot of people moving down there because of it. A lot of electrosensitives moving down there. Because I worked at the observatory, and every now and then I had to deal with people like that. Like it was. Yeah,
I figured as much. Damn it. Shit.
What'd you break?
Oh, one of the leads broke.
Ooh.
On one of the lights.
That's not good.
No, not for a $1,600 model.
You should be able to give Eagle Moss a call, and they should ship one out to you in the next 6 months or so.
Or it could just be blacked out windows. I don't worry about it.
Guys,
Blacked out windows? What is this, Enterprise pimping or what? Huh? We got tinted windows on the Enterprise?
Yeah, it's
Well, they
pink.
have blackouts.
You know,
I mean, they're already there. So
Put some,
you know,
put some
got
serious
blackout.
face.
You know, the
Face
first
for final.
the first pilot TOS Enterprise didn't even have windows; they were painted.
It's the new
Wow.
show. Eric, it's that
Painted
new
black
show.
rectangles.
It's that new show, Eric. Pimp Your Prize.
That's right.
The Pimper Prize.
Yep, PYP, baby. All right, I gotta go. Got a phone call coming in. Later, guys.
See you, Eric.
All right.
See ya.
Bye, Eric.
hey guys,
so
I'm
we're
gonna
just
have
gonna
to too.
not have
Okay.
lights there.
Y'all have a good one.
Yep.
Yeah.
Too.
Take it easy.
All right.
All right, Donnie. See ya.
That
Hey,
was
Bud, are you back?
Yeah.
I was going to ask you, what was the outcome with Home Depot?
You know, they sent me another desk.
A fourth one?
I got one 8-foot one, two 6-foot ones, absolutely free. They're Huskies to make, and you're talking over $1,200 of free stuff.
Yeah. Wow. That's good.
I'm not saying a damn word.
I hope they didn't put you on some kind of subscription plan or something.
he's on the
Every
Desk of the
month.
Month club.
Yeah.
I still got the one they sent me about a couple of weeks ago. Another 70. What is it? 72 inches. That's what, 6 feet?
Yep.
It's nothing rare. Hello.
Hello.
I can hear
Okay.
you.
Thought I went dead for a minute. So I'm just waiting for the next one to come. They keep coming. I'm going to open mine in the store.
There you go. Yeah, those Husky desks or work tables are really nice.
You can adjust them tight. I got one I'm working on right now higher than my actual modeling desk, so I can easily paint so I don't have to bend over.
I keep thinking about getting one more table in here. I mean, I've got two of the four walls end to end with tables, but one more like this one here, the butcher block, would be really cool.
I should do on the monthly giveaways for models. Maybe I should put up that desk. You just got to pay for shipping.
Exactly.
Yeah. Shoot, I'd pay for shipping.
It weighs a ton.
I built the workbench that I have out in my shop, and I had to make it because I'm pretty tall. I'm 6'3", so I had to make it fairly tall, and I love it. But it's I think I built it 8 feet long, and then a full 2.5 feet deep. But it's never enough space.
Space.
I tell you, the best bench that I ever had was the one that I got in California, and I used the legs from 2x4 Basics.
Uh-huh.
It's just plastic legs that you put you bolt together with 2x4s,
Oh yeah.
and it was 4 foot by 8 foot. The top was just a regular sheet of plywood. It was awesome because like this here is, I want to say this is 24 or 28 inches deep, but
Yeah.
having that extra 2 feet on the other side of where the wall here, it was awesome. I never ran out of space.
Cool.
I think on my Facebook I have pictures of that desk or table. Let me just take a look. Or maybe not. Oh, wait. That goes a little bit further back. Yeah, on my Facebook, you can see back when the stash was a little bit smaller and it all fit on 2 shelves in the garage. That was an awesome workspace because I could literally have 3 or 4 models going on that same space.
The workshop I had before my wife and son passed in our old house in Boyertown, Pennsylvania, it was a whole room, literally. Huge, had like 3 or 4 tables in there, big spray booths. I mean, it was unbelievable. I miss that.
And I'll tell you what's funny is, I've had the monster workspaces. I have a monster workspace. Sometimes I think back to the first one that I had where I had a table shoved, or actually it was, I still have the workbench. It's the one I've got my solder station. It was shoved into a closet. My stash was in that closet, and that was, it's just a really tiny space. I miss that space because it was small.
I remember growing up, my parents, mother got me this little table with 3 drawers on one side, piece of shit. But as a kid, that was like the ultimate.
Suspense just posted a picture on the chat, and that looks really good, Spence.
Yeah, it's just a lot of it's just primer right now, but
still
I got to do a lot of painting before assembly, so I might have to get off pretty soon because I'm just going to be twiddling my thumbs.
Yeah.
We'll watch that.
Yeah, we'll watch anything. You know that. See?
Somebody keeping count here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Matter of fact, hey, get back to that. We'll blow you up.
Yeah, I just use basic Tamiya primer. I know it takes like an hour to set, but I usually give it overnight just to be safe.
Yeah.
I still haven't even checked to see what colors I have. I probably have the right colors to paint with.
If you're going to paint it, whatever color you use is the right color.
They recommend, Mr. Color. I don't have Mr. Color. That's a paint I've thought about trying before, but I think it's probably so similar to Tamiya that.
There you go. That's Daisy.
Puppy dog.
Hey, Daisy.
Oh.
We had 5 dogs, 2 cats, and a bird when I had my family, and I had to find homes for everybody except for Daisy. Daisy was my wife's dog, and it's like as soon as we got her, she never left my wife's side. It's like she knew she had cancer, so I had to keep. She's a good girl, old girl, but good.
How old is she?
About between 12 and 14, I think.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
I think I got her in 2007.
Yeah.
Here's that other desk. It's still packed up. I got big desks, long desks. This is my bedroom. And the bedroom connects to my shop, which is actually a closet, which is a huge closet. That's why I made it my shop.
Yeah, as I remember seeing that when you first posted it.
Painting. Yeah. But I'm finished painting. Everything has to dry. So I'm going to get off for a while because I got some other odds and ends I got to do. So you gentlemen have a great day.
You too, bud.
All
You
right.
too.
Have a
All
good
All
one,
right,
bud.
bud.
I am tempted to get out the All Good Things Enterprise, but I know if I do, I'll never get the Claude done.
It's okay. I mean, some of us didn't finish our Halloween group builds in time.
The only group build I didn't finish was, oh no, that was just a Mahdi, Catwoman. I think that was the only one I didn't get finished because Clear Coat took a dump.
Yeah. Well, and that's the thing is that I started my Claude for probably the same group build you're working on, the Braille scale.
No, this was Wings of World War II.
Ah, well, it qualifies for both actually.
Yeah, but wasn't Braille scale last year?
No, I think Braille scale was this year.
We're going on this year.
Okay, I say it's all blending together for me.
That's why what was it? My TIE fighter, my Darth Vader TIE fighter. It was a Secret Santa gift that also fell into this year's Star Wars group build.
Yeah, but you didn't actually post any pictures until you were done.
Well, there's that.
Yeah.
You're lucky if I post any pictures at all. You know that.
It's just funny, like it's funny, like the admin, the mod, and the main owner of the site post like the fewest build pictures and progress shots of anybody on the community.
That's right. It's because we're busy doing something.
I mean, Kenny finished his Halloween group build before me. It's like, man, that's just I gotta get on that.
Wait, you didn't finish your group build for Halloween?
I did, but he finished Bert before I finished Michael Myers. No,
not by much.
No,
because he finished on.
No. That's bass backwards. There was something he finished before me. It might not have been the Halloween group build. Was that before he moved?
Had to be.
It had to have been.
Because Bert was the first one that he.
It was his Invisible Man. He called it done, even though it's not really done.
Yeah.
Before I got my Bride Frankenstein finished.
Well, did you see he posted a picture of it yesterday?
Where?
He posted a picture of it with Bert on there. And the Invisible Man is perfect. You can't see him.
Is that the one peeing?
The one what?
The one that's peeing?
No.
Oh no, that was who did
Dirk
that?
built that one, didn't he?
Yeah, I think it was Dirk.
Yeah.
Okay.
With the pedestal.
Yeah.
And yeah, that was funny.
It was. Dirk's funny.
You know, that makes me that makes me want to put a stealth fighter in.
Hey, you want to build a bird of prey? I mean, just do what the instructions say. Paint the stand real nice and call it done.
Yeah. I could do that. I have 4 bird of preys, I think.
You could literally just have the whaler and the harpoon, like, just, where the harpoon just ricochets and just have it stuck midair like that and call it done.
Yeah. Or have it just have a clear and just a really light red on there where the torpedo tube is. I don't think you were here yet when I said that I think I found the ship for that. The
No, I saw that. It was the 140 or 140 scale or something.
No, it's 1/132nd. That's one I picked up thinking about it, but I found one on eBay. It's a Heller kit, and it's actually got two of the same ship, but it's got instructions to paint different color schemes. So it's two different ships. And it's a 1/200th instead of a 1/132nd. It's not quite 1/350, but it fits a little bit better with the size of the bird of prey.
The one I saw, the only thing I saw was something on Shapeways, but it was a more modern, like, actual fishing trawler. It wasn't a whaler.
Yeah. Well, this one's just a fishing trawler as well.
I did see 1/350 scale humpbacks.
Really?
Yeah. I think it was Shapeways? It might have been Colts 3D, but they had 1/350 scale humpback whales. Which
you never really see them though until they're in the ship, and then you don't see them.
Oh, that's just why you make an enormous resin base and put them underneath.
There you go.
You know, make an ocean. I guess that would be a vignette.
Well, think about the size of my stash and tell me that I'm going to have anywhere to put an enormous display. I refuse to die until that stash is depleted. I'll live forever.
How is that ever going to happen? Just keep buying new stuff.
Exactly. I'm trying to live forever.
Trying to trick the universe.
Exactly.
I'll die whenever I finish my kits. You can have me.
Exactly.
Just don't tell them you're buying more kits.
And at the same time, because I know the subject comes up every now and then. In the same order, I found a Revell double-decker bus.
Oh, really?
Yep.
They're expensive now.
And that was the one Ray built on the community.
Yeah. Well, this is actually, I feel like I'm getting it as a steal because it's brand new and it's $69, I think.
What? That's cheap.
I know.
Yeah.
Was that an eBay thing?
Yep.
Yeah.
You always find the good eBay deals. I always get the crappy ones.
Well, let me see. So
yeah, I usually have to like wait a long time to find the right price. And it's usually either from like an estate sale or somebody that doesn't know what they're selling, or a collector who's a collector who's like, oh, this isn't an action figure, or it's just a model kit.
Yeah.
So here's one for €59 and €100 in shipping. No. But let me post this on Discord. 61.56, which is about $69 and €12.60 for shipping.
That's not bad for shipping.
No. And if you spend over $100 with them, supposed to be free shipping. I'm waiting to see because it charged me €12.50 for each kit, but the invoice they sent me, the guy's friend from France, the invoice they sent had no shipping on it, so I'm waiting to see what YouTube does, or not YouTube, what the PayPal does.
Yeah.
But yeah, I just posted it on
yeah, I see it.
The chat.
Yeah, I see it. Buy two of them, turn it into the Harry Potter bus, whatever that was called.
The Knight's bus.
Yeah, the Knight's bus.
Oh, wow. Buy it quick. Because it says...
Last one?
Yeah, 3 sold. And there were all 4 available when I bought it this morning.
It said one sold in the last 24 hours. Holy jeez. Looking down below, somebody wants $130 for the Revell Enterprise. Oh, that's got the light, but that has the lighting kit in it.
Okay. Yeah, that Polar Lights one is usually around $120.
Yeah.
I still
The
refuse to
Revell's-
pay that much.
Yeah, I'd like that kit, but only if I win it.
Well, I keep
It is that.
I keep looking at kits like that, and I'm like, man, I'd like to get another one, but damn it, I'm not paying that much. I paid $80 for mine, and I don't think about the fact that I paid $80 for it 7 years ago.
Which kit is that?
The TOS Enterprise, the 1350 TOS Enterprise, and the
the one I'm giving away.
1/6 scale. Michael Keaton Batman from Batman Returns, an old vinyl kit. $35, $9 shipping. That is actually really good.
Yeah, it is.
I'll put a link to that in Discord.
That Batman figure that Omar did he print that?
Yes. Yep.
Okay. It looks cool. I like it. I just bought his RoboCop kit. It didn't have the box, but I don't care. I'm going to build it at some point. But it's a resin, or I can't remember if it's a resin kit or not. But
it's a vinyl kit.
It's a vinyl kit. Okay.
Yeah, I got one of those.
They're hard to find now.
Oh yeah. I got mine off eBay for $60, and they usually go for like 100. They usually go for like 100.
Dang, I got a steal then. He sold it to me for $30.
Ooh.
That's not bad.
If you're going to build it, that's a pretty good price.
Yeah, exactly.
I got the Galactica, the Mobius Galactica and Cylon Raider off of him pretty cheap.
Okay.
I don't know. I think he still has.
I just printed a RoboCop so I can test out that Vallejo color changing paint.
Mm-hmm.
But it's been too damn cold to paint anything around here lately.
I want to say I got.
Yeah, they got another one of those Batman kits. Buy it now, $175.
Good God.
Wow.
Yeah.
I want to say I bought my buff from Omar for like $50.
Hey, here's another RoboCop, $90.
Wow.
You definitely lucked out on that one.
Yeah. I was surprised he was even selling it.
I like those.
He's trying to shorten his stash up because he's doing all 3D printing now.
Yeah. I like they got a Gowron for $38.
There you go.
It's on bid, but it's got 3 hours left and nobody's bid.
Is it just the bust?
No, this is the vinyl kit.
Oh wow.
The one me and Dirk posted.
Okay.
That's funny.
Man,
Perusing eBay, waiting for primer to dry.
Man, spent 3 hours in the yard last night, cleaning up leaves and crap. And the trees are throwing more in the yard.
They just finished chopping leaves up here.
My wife just got done doing all the leaves in the backyard since I can't do it.
Well, considering I'm going to see the doctor about my sciatic nerve tomorrow, I shouldn't have done it. But after waiting 2 weeks for my grandson to actually do it, I was like, I'm not waiting anymore.
Yeah.
Hey, see, I have the opposite problem. Like, I have a bulged disc. And whenever it bugs me, I say, okay, I'll go talk to the doctor and see about doing more therapy. and then literally the day before I go see the doctor, I'm perfectly fine for like 2 or 3 months.
Yeah.
Well,
It
yeah.
always makes the liar out of me.
Well, mine acts up about every 6 weeks. So, it's been about 6 weeks since I saw the doc. And part of that was waiting for the MRI. So I figured last night when I went out there, I was like, yeah, it's a good idea to go out here and do this shit because then my back will be acting up by Monday.
There you go.
Omar was summoned. He heard his name.
That's cool, Omar. That is very cool.
Timestamps. Okay, so that was only a couple minutes ago.
Oh, weird.
I think it's kind of funny on these tombstones. This one has it's set in. This one, the light's too bright. It's smooth, and I actually got that sanded to where it doesn't look like there's a seam at all. I'm very happy with that.
I don't know. These decks still look too dark, but I'm going to go with it.
I think they look good.
I think once I get the weathering on it, a friend of mine told me that on the bow and on the sides of the decking closest to the water, to go ahead and make those darker because they get the most wear, and then also with the the salt water splashing up on them.
I mean, if in the end you really think it's too dark, you could always just try, a light dry brushing with a slightly lighter color.
Yeah. I need to get some oils. I still haven't bought any oils, and I need to try to find some.
Pretty much any oils, any artist oil was fine.
Yeah.
That and mineral spirits. I've used Abtelung, I've used artist oils, I've not used like the super cheap stuff you get at like, the arts and crafts section at Walmart or something. But
yeah.
I was watching Alex modeling one of his, and he
is incredible.
He is. And it was because of him I bought that Heller kit, the boat, because he was doing it, and I was like, that's a good looking boat.
Yeah.
He was using for the wood on that plastic boat, and it came out looking like wood. He's using Ammo by MIG oil pins.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, he's one of the few people I actually pay to subscribe to.
He is impressive.
He's got a pretty cool job too. He's some sort of police officer with where is it that he lives in Brazil?
I thought he was Belgium.
Maybe it's Belgium, yeah. And during the summertime, he's on a horse, checking for wildfires and stuff.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Omar says he's working on the Batman Pattinson bust. I'm kind of excited to see that movie whenever it comes out.
Yeah, whenever.
Just, I don't know, what it's going to be about. Obviously, it's got a lot of stuff in it, but see Batman just wrecking shop like that. I thought it was pretty cool.
I caught a trailer of the new Spider-Man movie. That looks good.
Yeah, that looks pretty good.
Yep.
Oh, trying to figure out what that noise was. My wife's playing Gears of War.
So I just looked up Alex's channel. He is from Portugal.
That's right.
Seems to be a lot of really talented people from Spain and Portugal.
Don't forget Russia. Night Shift? Good God.
And Plasmo's, what, is he Ukrainian? Czech?
He might be Ukrainian or from the Ukraine.
Yeah.
The Scale Modeling channel, I used to watch him. I don't watch him anymore because he kind of pissed me off. But I can't remember if he's Russian or where he's from again. He might be Czech.
There's one Russian modeler that he does everything he builds is scratch built, and a lot of times he uses matchsticks.
Really?
Yeah, well, and then he sets his crap on fire. He is really fun to watch because he actually does really well.
Yeah. Let's see, who else? I haven't checked my featured channels list in a long time. I probably do that real quick. I don't even know who I still have on there.
I'm looking at my subscriptions. There's a good one. Yovo 68, 11'8" bridge. There's a camera there that films this bridge that people ignore the fact that it's only 11'8", and lots of containers get peeled open there.
Yep. I need to update this. I still got Tagamo Model Works' channel. I don't think he's uploaded anything over a year.
Huh. My YouTube is frozen.
Yeah, there he is. His channel, the guy that builds everything out of matchsticks, is Moxo.
Moxo.
Yeah. He started out just doing the matchstick thing, but now he's actually building things, and I think he's keeping some of them. I believe he is 1.59 million subscribers. I believe he is actually from Russia. No, he's not. It says United States, but he has such a heavy accent.
Do you guys watch RW Hobbies, Richie?
I don't.
No, I don't think I do.
Yeah, he's originally from the UK, but he lives in somewhere on the East Coast. Okay, he sent me something one time, and I can't remember where he said he's from, or where he's at now, but he's in the US, and he does really good work too. His videos are more just kind of updates on what he's doing, which is kind of it works for him. But I originally thought he was in the UK, but he's here now.
See who I got. I got all these HLI bozos. Night Shift. Donuts in Space.
Oh yeah, you were saying the other day, I can't remember who it was. I said I was trying to get him over here, and somebody said they're already on HLI.
Yeah. That's Trek Model Studios, the only guy I've seen so far that has actually explained how to make Voyagers nacelles movable. That's why I'm subscribed to him.
You mean they move themselves, or
he actually put servos in the Revell Voyager kit to make them move?
Oh,
That would
wow.
be cool.
Yeah. Let's see what I got. Mini Bricks does absolutely ridiculous resin and diorama stuff. Angel Heraldez, if you've ever seen any Vallejo box art, that's probably his work. A lot of miniature channels for some reason. I don't know why I got on a miniature kick. Black Magic Craft, he does a lot of good foam stuff. Ross Waddell, he did probably the most ridiculous 1/350 TOS Enterprise lighting setup I'd ever seen. Barbados Rex. Boyle Hobby Time, he does really awesome Star Wars and Western steampunk stuff. I got like 150 subscriptions.
That's it?
Well, I'm sorry.
Well, the last time I went through and cleaned out subscriptions of things that I wasn't watched, it dropped me down to 174. Which is why my current, let me go to my watch later list.
If I have enough time keeping up with you guys. It was great when I worked from home. I could just watch YouTube all day because I wasn't doing anything. Now I'm back at the office. I gotta actually do something.
You can't blame me. I post once every 2 or 3 months if I'm lucky.
I'm just once a week.
Yeah.
Twice.
All Scale Trek preview. I subscribe to him because he gets all the early round 2 kits. He gets them all early.
That ain't good. So I'm up to 41.99 videos on my watch later list.
Oh, wow.
You know what happens when you hit 5,000, right?
You get a medal?
No, you can't add anymore. I had to go through and I cleaned out like 1,000 videos off my watch later list because I couldn't add videos anymore.
What is this?
Whatever it is, don't put it in your mouth.
Kenny, if you're watching, there's a YouTube channel called Shop HLI.
Oh.
It's got 42 subscribers. And he's got one video. Welcome to the HLI shop, posted a year ago. Is this a thing? Why am I subscribed to this?
Same reason I am.
You are?
Yeah.
89 views 1 year ago. Thank you for stopping by our channel. That's okay. There's a year. When was the date on this? Was this before? That was
6th January.
Yeah. So that was just after the old site got nuked.
The first time.
The old wall site, yeah, it got.
Yeah. I think Kenny may have come up with a really good plan, though. Blow up your site once a year.
Eh.
Okay. Well,
Rascal's Hobbies. Why the hell am I subscribed to that guy?
Why does anybody subscribe to that guy? I do have to say that he did something that was way out of character for him today. He said goodbye before he disappeared.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, he didn't just whoosh off into the ether. Oh, the guy Kenny was pointing out.
Son of a bitch.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
What happened?
A window fell out after I got everything screwed in.
Where's the super glue?
Yep. Well, I glue them. That's what's weird is I glue them in now, and this one still fell out. I'm just gonna glue it back in.
The guy Kenny pointed out last night that did the 3D design work for like the it was like the Disco Prize refit when he was mucking around with Gambody and stuff. I don't know if you were on when he was doing that, Buck.
I don't think I was. Well, actually, yeah, I was on and off.
Okay. I'm actually subscribed to the guy who does that design work. He's got some pretty ridiculous builds, client stuff. Looks like he hasn't posted anything for a long while though. So he doesn't just do purely 3D stuff. He actually has built like the JJ Prize and the refit. I didn't even know. I completely forgot I was subbed to him.
That's a kit that I need to get too. You just reminded me of when you said 3D printed scale or cosmic scale models. I think it is.
The Delta Flyer.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I saw Lou Dalmazzo build that up, and I was like, oh, I gotta resist the temptation.
Oh, I have his site bookmarked.
I should have been like, hey, we sent you some HLI boards. Could I have maybe like a little discount or something?
Well, every now and then I look at the site and I'm like, I drool. And
did he even? Go ahead.
It was funny because I saw somebody on Facebook was trying to sell the model, with the interior for $300, and I'm like, dude, that's a little. I said it to the post. It's a little steep because I wasn't going to throw him out under the bus in front of the whole world. Did some messaging back and forth with him and said, dude, he sells it for $250 now. And he's like, no, that's not with the interior. So I posted a link to it. And he's like, well, son of a bitch.
Cosmic Scale Models still has the HLI boards. 20 pounds. If any international viewers happen to be watching. But the Metaluna Mutant, I saw people recently on Facebook like trying to panic sell those for a high price because of the actual plastic kit that's coming out now.
Yeah.
Based on the pattern from it. Like, oh my god, I got to sell this now. Then people were laughing at him.
Oh yeah. Well, and see, that's the thing is, if I'd have paid $300 for it when he first came out with it, I wouldn't be upset.
Yeah. So the flyer and the interior, all that's like $250.
Yeah.
That's not bad for well, it's not really I don't know if I call it a garage kit, but it's not bad for a kit of that size and that kind of detail.
Yeah, let's see. So the Delta Flyer is $109 just for the flyer itself.
Okay.
€109. Let me switch it. $145. Trying to find the stupid search button.
Oh my god. Cruising around eBay, something I hadn't seen for years. Was it? I don't remember how long it was, but there was some con or something a few years ago, and I guess it was like Bruce Campbell's 50-something birthday, and they had Bruce Campbell's Cream of Darkness soup.
I've seen that.
Yeah, I saw one of those on eBay.
Oh wow! Damn it! I shouldn't have looked. It was $250. He's got it on sale right now for $211.
Oh. Hey, that is it the one that Kenny's building with Benny, the police chopper, the highway patrol?
Not sure
I
which
don't think he's building a car. I don't think he's building a chopper.
For the helicopter group build. I thought he was building one with Benny.
Oh, I don't remember that.
Well, if anybody's interested in a helicopter group build, 148th police copter, highway patrol, $13.
I saw that one. I almost bought it, but I can't buy any more. My wife will kill me.
Hello?
Don't tell her.
No, Spence, I just came on, Spence. Yeah, I see you, girls. I'm outside with the girls playing in the snow, but yeah, Spence, it's that Emu, that insurance commercial.
Oh, Emu.
Oh, okay, yeah.
He's building the car for that.
Yeah, the car.
He's building
But
the car.
I thought he was going to do a chopper build too.
Oh shoot! Okay, I had him confused because I just saw that commercial on YouTube, and he had the yellow helicopter there.
Oh no, I don't think it's the yellow helicopter. He's just on the yellow whatever year that is. Yeah,
just the car. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, you guys should all be out here playing in the snow. I'm just saying.
My grass is green, Eric. There is no snow.
Mine is too, under 3 inches so far.
Wait. Let me use my Jedi telepathic powers. There is no snow.
There is. You know what? I don't even have the video going. I wonder if I can do that.
That's the Matrix. There is no spoon.
It is not. You will realize that it is not the snow that is. It's not the snow that's 3 inches thick, but yourself that is 3 inches thick.
There you go.
Right.
It's a Matrix.
This is not the snow you're looking for.
It's not the spoon that's bending. Yes. It's your inner whatever bullshit he was saying.
It's not the snow. It's not the snow that's falling. It's your dandruff.
See, Kenny, look at the dandruff. Look, this shit from Illinois. Look from Illinois. This is Illinois stuff.
A little winter wonderland.
Oh, it's beautiful out here.
Yes, winter wonderland. Everybody wonders why anybody lives there in the winter.
Oh, please. This is. You know what? If you ever came here, you'd never go back. Seriously, because
that's not true. I was there, and we left.
When we were moving from California to here, we drove through there. It was during the winter vortex, and it was like 600 below zero. No.
600 below zero. Hey, but I'll tell you one thing. Fun fact. I know Spence loves fun facts. A couple years ago, we were the coldest place on Earth for one day.
Yep.
It was minus 62 degrees without wind chill. And it was 2 degrees colder than the Arctic and the Antarctic.
Well, I've told you before that when I was a kid, they used to put show the weather for Bismarck, North Dakota on the TV news. They did that on the TV news at night. You know why?
Oh, no.
Yeah. You know why? Made us feel better because your weather was always shittier than ours.
Wow. I take offense to that. This is my home state now. Come on now.
No, you're from Boston.
No, I ain't from Boston. From Maine. And I actually technically ain't even from there. I was born in Hawaii.
Wait a minute. If you're from Maine, that means you're a maniac.
I'm Maina, but I'm not even a Maina because I freaking hate that state. Hey, right on. Hey, say hi. Say hi to the fellas. Do you love it here in Bismarck? She walks away. Wow.
that says it all right there.
You got an answer.
Says it right there. That's like no.
I just wanted to pop on real quick. I hate to call it short again, but I got another phone call coming in. So you guys take care.
You too.
All right. See you later. Take care.
Sometimes I think Eric is actually the most tech savvy of us because he will pop into these live streams from anywhere. So this is sad. It's 2:38 and the sun is starting to go down.
Actually, I want to try something.
Don't do it, Spence.
I'm doing it.
It's gonna catch on fire.
I'm gonna do it.
Spence is
No one's stop me.
gonna log into the live stream from his phone and be there twice.
Oh,
Why
that's
not?
not bad.
Nice.
Even those things where the deals broke are okay.
Oh, I can't connect the camera. It says connected on another client. But I can join voice.
But as soon as you joined voice, it logged you out.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm connected on voice now.
But your camera is now shut off.
Yes, it is. So let me disconnect this.
Now I think you're completely gone. Oh, he's back.
Yep.
Oh, that's not too bad.
You
Where are
can't
the lights on this side? Oh,
double up on your.
okie doke.
Hey, Mark.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh wait.
So what do you do now that you're out of? Because you're out of the Coast Guard, right?
Yeah, I work for the state of Washington.
Oh, okay.
Sorry
You
about that,
goony
Mark.
goo-goo bastard.
My actual first name is Mark, and so when he said that, I'm like,
Oh. Man, I got a big lip on this thing. Just not setting. Everything else is nice and flush, but up at the top here.
yeah, I think I have that same problem.
It's like everything's perfect here, and then there's just this little upper lip here that's just sticking up a little bit. But if I press down on it, it just like I think the light is not in the right position.
Well, Mark, I think the panels to the left and the right of that should have I think that has a lip on either side. So the panels to the left and the right of it will pull it in.
Actually, this one doesn't. It's right here. Right there. And it's already a panel there, so it's just not going flat.
I was thinking it was the one behind it.
No, the one behind it's really good. There's this perfect right here. This one's a little bit up, but I think it's going to get pushed down later. But there's a big lip right there. And you know what? I don't care.
I don't think I showed this last week. Now, I know I showed the solid rocket boosters. I love the way these things just slot in there.
Yeah, there's still some blue tape on it, though.
Yeah, well, it was just slotted in.
I mean, I'm pretty sure when I saw them in person, they never had the blue tape on them, but I could be wrong.
They should have had the blue tape on them.
Yeah.
Probably had some duct tape on them somewhere, but it wasn't blue.
Well, that's one of the things I always thought was funny because as a kid, I got to go on base and stuff with my dad, and the Dolphins, the helicopters.
Yeah.
They were like whenever they had to do a quick fix on a paint job or they had to touch something up, they just use a paintbrush, and so when you get up close to them, everything's just hand painted on, and it doesn't look as pretty as you'd think it would. They still look good when they're in the air, though.
Whistling shitbirds.
Yeah.
You guys have all seen the meme where the guys or the video on Facebook where the guy's putting tape on the intake, right?
No, I've seen that one.
Well, what's funny is it's funny because the caption, people are all about, oh my God, You know, we actually do that. It's called speed tape.
Yeah.
Because when the lip of the intake starts delaminating, you don't want a whole big sheet of that stuff to go down the intake. Where
Yeah.
are my instructions? Oh, yeah.
Okay. Riddle me this. I bought 2 sets of replacement Enterprise D nacelles from Cass over at Lake Monster Details.
Uh-huh.
Presumably, I assume that they were made at the same time, and they looked identical as of this summer, I guess. But now,
Oh, whoa.
look how much one is yellowed over the other.
Wow.
Wow.
And the grills, I don't know how easy this is to see, but one is definitely
The one on
a
the right's a
different-
lot darker.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The one on
They
the
have
left,
changed.
the one on the left actually looks like it didn't get enough tint.
Well, yellow
No,
ones,
no,
you
no.
might be able to clean those up with some future or something.
Well, I mean, these were identical colors when they came. But everything in one bag has gone yellow.
Really?
He must have used some kind of different resin. That's the only explanation I can think of.
I don't know
I
if
don't
he's
think
still
that's gonna-
here, but
I don't.
hi. Hi, Graham McRobert. And Omar went off to the ozone too. He went to get
Oh.
food. Or no,
And here's the thing: these 2 pieces did not yellow with respect to each other.
Hmm.
Something's fishy.
well, you know, if you keep your parts stored in fish, it's going to yellow them a little bit.
It has to be something with the resin he used, something between different batches. I don't think it's going to make that much of a difference because I'm using blue LEDs anyway, and that's going to probably cancel a lot of that out, but always something.
Mark, are you going to change the color of the nacelles on the Enterprise?
I already did.
You did? Yeah, I
Yep.
need to go back and watch more of your videos because
Yeah, I used a Tamiya, I think it's brass.
okay,
I just
And
did a
you
very
just-
light spray.
okay. Yeah, I'm kind of disappointed because on World of Wayne, he finally put his together, and the LED they need like a type of diffuser for the LEDs that will actually spread the light out better, because all you see are the LEDs behind it, and it doesn't light up very well.
How bright is it?
Not as bright as I thought it would be.
Because if it's bright enough, is it strip tape or is it single LEDs?
It's a strip with single LEDs inside.
Huh.
So they
Yeah,
what they
it's like a PCB with just LEDs soldered onto
Yeah.
it.
yeah.
Not
Okay.
actual
It should have been done way differently.
Well, because I know what the perfect diffuser is for LEDs. At least since I started using it, it's pretty good. You just put some fiber fill in there. You know, the stuff you buy
Right.
to make pillows or stuffed animals out of.
Uh-huh.
If you put
Yep.
that inside of it, it comes out looking really good.
Yeah, I'll have to wait and see how that. Because like I said, it's just a dusting. So like I said, if the light's on it, it's blue. If it's not, it's that brass color. I don't know if that would help diffuse it or not.
Yeah.
Part of the problem with the whole Enterprise build is AAA batteries.
Oh, they're using
Yeah.
AAAs.
AAA batteries. They're going to last
Oh
about
my
15
goodness.
minutes.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, I was
Yeah,
trying
And
to.
it's like what, 3 volts? Or, no, it's 4.5.
4.5.
Yeah, so they're all in series. Yep, they're not gonna last very long.
Well, and I
Yeah.
have seen people
by the time you
making
get all the switches turned on, they're going to be burned out on the other side.
I have seen people
Yeah.
talking about making external power for them.
Yeah, I was trying to talk Chloe over at Model Mods
Yeah.
into doing it, but she said there's so many components to it that it's going to take a little bit of time before she can perfect anything.
Really?
Yeah.
I mean, yeah,
You'd
if you want like a pre-built solution, yeah, but why not just, if you got a 4.5 volt board that a bunch of your LEDs are snaking off from, just cut the power wires and connect a 4.5 volt DC power adapter.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Or I don't know. I guess 5 volts would be okay.
Well, and then the only part that's going to have that there's going to be an issue with that on then will be the saucer itself.
I don't think there is any real good way to deal with that besides batteries.
Yeah. But well, actually, and I'll use these kind of beat up ones. Oh no, that's right. I actually cut this and wired it together. But if you set up your power leads on the saucer to where with Arduino wires where you got a socket on one side, a pin on the other, and have positive and negative be different, that would be a piece of cake.
Do you know if the blinkers for the saucer are going to be like on a separate board in the saucer?
Don't know yet.
I
would bet money that the blinkers aren't going to blink.
Or they won't be synced between the saucer and the secondary hull.
Yeah. I think it's going to be solid lights. It's not going to be, I mean, they're not going that far with it.
Yeah, because the only real blinkers on the ship are the strobes.
Yeah.
The nav lights don't actually blink. They're not supposed to anyway.
Depends on your world. If you want them to blink,
yeah,
they should blink.
But if that was the case, then if I wanted to mod it, I would probably use like a headphone connector and use that to attach to the saucer. Something like that. But yeah, I don't know anything about the kits, so.
I'm looking at my hardware here real quick, trying to find the right box. There. Wow. That one's actually, parts are falling. Okay, there. This is something that I have always thought about using.
Oh, well, those aircraft connector things.
Yeah. That would be more like a headset connector.
That's probably something I'll probably wind up using, maybe a few more pins on like a 350 Enterprise.
And that's what I thought about this one for, because you got 6 wires, so you can do a ground wire in the center, and then 5 other wires.
Yep. But I was thinking about a 350 TOS board the other day. I still think it would be a good idea to do it the way Round 2 does it, where it just slides right in behind where the deflector mount is.
Yeah.
That way you're not running a bazillion wires, even if you make your own board. Now the refit, that's a whole other can of worms.
Huh. Steel metallic on the outside, anthracite gray on the inside. Could go with almost straight steel metallic for those.
Yeah, I was going to say, there's probably not much of a difference. I might have to email Cass and ask about this resin.
I'm looking. Where are all the paints I'm supposed to have here? There. My shop is kind of cleaned up. My paints are all in this bucket. The ones that I'm using semi-actively.
I don't know. That's going to meet Kenny's expectation of storing your paint.
That's okay with me. Semi-gloss black.
You got any Model Master? Hold on to them.
Yeah.
Hold on to them. Hell, I use them. That's what happens to all my paints is I use them. And then some of them I open and I'm like, there's a nice plug there. So guys, I am going to shut down the YouTube stream because we're at 3 hours.
Yeah, we are.
Yep.
And that's usually what we run is about 3 hours. So the 3 people that are still out there in YouTube, thanks for stopping by. Hope you had a good time. We obviously we did. We always do. And catch you around the internet. Anybody else want to say anything before I shut it down?
Nope. Take care, everybody.
Have a good week.